wanted to put the trash man's tips onto the trash cans. So, and sometimes they come pretty early. So I wanted to get out there first thing this morning. So my freezing cold plastic trash and recycle cans, the tape wouldn't stick to it. So annoying. Anyways, so I got up and I spent like 10 minutes doing that and putting the last minute trash out, and that took the dogs out, and poor Layla's front paw for some reason is all jacked up. I feel like when she met me last night she was fine, so I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just something, she slept on it wrong or something. So I tried to get her to eat a cookie this morning, a CBD cookie. Hopefully that'll help her. And then I had to feed them. Then I had to get dressed, and by the time I was like, Derek, I need help. I should have already left for work. So it's 7 o'clock now, and I'm still 20 minutes away from work. So that's exactly what happened last Wednesday. I was like 25 minutes late. My boss was pulling in at the same time I was. It's really not that big of a deal. Especially like yesterday, I worked through my lunch. So, but sometimes he'll say something occasionally, whatever. I'm like, whatever, dude. I should get to work from home at some point. It's just not fair. Anyways, let's get to the fasting talk. So, trying to think where I left you last night. I told you I was going to go home and run my sprint, which I did. Listen here, runners. 6.37. That's pretty awesome. My lungs were burning at 10:30 last night still. Oh, fuck. I need diesel fuel. Damn it. Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those days. So I did my sprint super fast. My ass was all sweaty. Took the dogs out, and then I made Tate come and take care of the dogs. I rushed Maddie to dance class, and I texted my friend and said, I'm on my way to the store. I should be there in 5 minutes. So I was going to be about 5 minutes later than 4:30. And she's like, oh, I thought we said 5. Meanwhile, I'm rushing, and I'm like, fuck, okay. So I said, I'll just meet you at the store. So I had no idea how long she was. She lives about 20 minutes away from me. So I had a feeling that it was going to be more than 30 minutes. So she's like, I'll leave in 5 minutes. I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, I'll go and do some of my errands, whatever. And then I said, oh, just come to my house, meet me there, and then she could drive, and we wouldn't have 2 cars. So she did. She met me at the house, and we went to Kitchen and Company, and I found what I needed there. It's a real cool store. I like it. This guy just got this lane from me. Nobody was behind him. Oh, people. I don't get people. I really don't. Anyways, there's this, I don't know if you guys have them, TJ Maxx and Home Goods and Marshalls. They're like a line of stores. Marshalls carries more like clothing and beauty supplies and some homey stuff, but Home Goods is like all these home goods, like planters and tables and decorations and all sorts of really cool stuff and pretty reasonably priced. I don't really shop at TJ Maxx, but that's mostly clothes, I think. But I really like Home Goods. So I got what I needed at Kitchen Company, and then Derek called and said, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Maddie. And I was like, fuck, He's like, I'm still at work. So I told my girlfriend, she's like, okay, we'll just hurry up and get your errands done. And she was really cool about it. we can always get Maddie. I'm 5 minutes from the dance studio, so we didn't go far or anything, so we could easily take her and then come back home. It's no big deal. So, yeah, this guy, I mean, he's just being a dick. He got in front of me twice now, and I don't know why. Just to fucking go slow? I mean, what the fuck? Stupid girl. Idiot. There's some road rage for you. I always lose my train of thought when I have road rage. So I had to get dog food. I wanted to get all the teachers' hand sanitizing wipes and my coworkers. So I needed 20, and I had already bought 7, and then the dog ate 1. So I had to go back, and I was like, I think I need 11 more of those container, hand sanitizing wipes, or for surface sanitizing wipes. And they were like, oh, we only have 1 left. And I was like, oh my God. And so they had they looked like baby wipes, but they were hand and surface they looked like a baby wipe. And he's like, oh, I just got a truckload of these. I have 500. I was like, okay. So I bought 11 of those. They actually were half the price of the other one, the container ones. And then we went to Marshall's, and I found a few of the things I needed there. I think I'm good. I have no idea. I had my list with me. We went to, I had a store pickup at Bed Bath & Beyond, and we went and did that. We had fun in there. And it was nice because I got to vent about how Maddie treated me on Saturday. And she's got issues with her daughter, and our daughters are best friends. So sounds pretty common, my 14-year-old, but it's just heartbreaking because I know deep down she's a good girl, and she really doesn't give me too much grief. So I still feel like I need to talk to Maddie about all that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. So we picked up that, and then we decided we were going to go eat. I was fucking starving because it was 7, and we went into the restaurant that we were so excited to try, and it was lobster night. And your girl's allergic to seafood. I am allergic to shellfish, and it's a wicked allergy. I have anaphylaxis, so I carry an EpiPen. And when I was 6, that's what I had my allergic reaction on. My throat closed on lobster. So the smell was really bad, but I was so hungry, and I was like, I'm getting a salad, so there shouldn't be cross-contamination there, And I don't know what I was thinking because it was a seafood restaurant. I thought it was a tapas restaurant, and it was a seafood restaurant. So she looks at me, she goes, it's really stinky in here. And I was so disappointed, and she was like, I don't think I can sit in here. And she's like, yeah, I don't think you should be in here. So we turned around and left. I was so disappointed because I was so hungry. And then we went to our fun and that store, the Christmas tree store. And every one of the koozies I bought was sold. They had hundreds, and they were gone. They were such a cute, cheap gift. I should have bought all of them when I was there. And then the giant ornaments, the ones for my tree, were all gone. I was like, I can't believe this. Everything I'm coming for is gone. Live and learn, right? The lady said since I need so many of the koozies, I could call up to the other store and they would bring them down. So I am maybe going to attempt that because she said he'll come down Friday. So that still gives me time to use them. I want to bring all the teachers' gifts to school on Friday and all my work gifts on Monday. So I have a little bit of time. So I might check into that today. It does look like snow up here. So the big snowstorm is supposed to be coming. Derek saw, we're on the verge of rain. We're real southern in Delaware, so where we live, and then I work in middle Delaware. And northern Delaware is supposed to get hit hard in Pennsylvania and New York. But middle Delaware is supposed to get like 1 to 3 inches, I think, only. And then southern, it's depending on the model, how much or little or whatever. Kids are off of school today. It's Wednesday. Anyway, so I went to the That store, was so disappointed, and then, but I did do really good overall. I got a lot of things I needed to get, taken care of. What should we call it? 10 minutes late for work already. I'm usually about 10 minutes late. So. When you have to travel 40 minutes, you never know. I should just go late on Wednesdays. Oh, my kid's school called and said that they're going to stop school on Friday. So they were supposed to go Monday and Tuesday and then have teacher hours Wednesday. And they said that the teachers are just done. They said they're all zoomed out. So a couple of the teachers weren't even back from break yet because of COVID. Either isolation or actually had it. So they were teaching from home anyways. So I do want to get all their stuff dropped off Friday since the school's closing. And Maddie was like, I really want to take it myself. And I'm just like, they're not going to, all you're going to be able to do is drop it off at the office. So I'm going to have to talk her out of that. So we need to put all their bags together tonight so they can make cards and stuff. But, so after we left Ann that, we're like, we're going to go to dinner. And so I want to say it was like 8. And there's a barbecue place called, oh fuck, there's a cop. Shit. It was really hidden. Fuck. Wow. I was going 20 over. So were all these other people, right? He was really tucked back in there. That's where I thought he was peeing the other day. Maybe he was sleeping. I don't know. I'm going 20 miles. So usually in the morning, they really don't bother you because they know you're just trying to get to work. It's like later in the morning, then they're like, all these people should be at work. Wowza. So there's this barbecue place, and it's really good. I love this salad that they have. It's a chopped salad. It's got avocado and corn and black beans and salsa, fresh romaine all the time. It's super good. It has a spicy homemade chipotle ranch. Their ranch there is sick. And they have an appetizer, these onion frizzles they call them. They're really finely chopped, almost shaved onions, and then lightly panko fried. The lightest batter with their homemade ranch. It's just awesome. And my friend and I have very similar taste, not exactly, but very similar taste in food. So we were like all over those onion things. And I got my salad. I topped it with Carolina pulled pork, and I love their pork when it was like the way I had it last night. They sometimes, with pork, they leave it for days and it ends up getting dried out and stuff. Well, this batch must have just been made. It was so moist and delicious. And then I always get a side of extra vinegar and I dump it in there. It's so good. Well, they sat us in the bar and the bartender waited on us. Now there was 6 other people in the restaurant, very spaced out. But this fucking bartender was taking shots with these people, sitting at their tables, on the phone, looking at pictures, instead of waiting on the 6 people that were in the bar. It really pissed me off. But I was like, whatever, I'm having a good time. Like, we asked for more ranch for the onion things. He never brought it. We had water, and he never came and asked us if we wanted, a refill. He had a little, girlfriend or wife or somebody that was there, And she ended up coming over to our table and she's like, is there, everything okay? And the shitty thing is I was a bartender and my friend Chrissy was a waitress. So we would have tipped the shit out of that guy. I think she probably still gave him a good tip, which is just insane. Because he was really shitty. Like, by the time we were ready to go, like, my mouth was burning from the Chipotle ranch. And everybody just got over. And I really wanted more water, so she ended up giving me her water. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. So I have one martini. They have a white pear Cosmo there that's very good. I like it. The onion frizzles, I probably ate half of the basket that we got, maybe a little less. And then, I think this is a cop, is why people got over. So I I had a martini, one martini, and I probably would have had two if he would have came back ever and, was waiting on us. Saved me that, I guess. Half the basket of onions, frizzles, and half of the salad. Now, I never even eat that much salad, usually. It's so huge. I'll put a picture on here. It's so gigantic, but it was so good, and he didn't come back to the table, so I just kept picking at it. And I had the sauce on the side, so I didn't use a lot of the dressing, just a little bit, because it's very spicy. But I did eat the whole serving of pork that was put on it. And that, again, I never do that. But I was starving. So when I got home, I brought in all the stuff that I bought, and it was 9:30. And so I just laid down. I should have taken a shower, because I never took a shower from when I ran. So my butt was a little sweaty when I got in our car. But I didn't take one. I hope I beat my boss there today. Whatever. So I brought home half the salad too, and I put it in the fridge. But now I'm doing I don't know, guys, is it a 96 Tuesday night to Saturday, probably afternoon? I'll put it in my Life app. And somebody asked me if they could have my email address. They wanted to ask me some fasting questions. It should be in the info tab in YouTube, because I had to list it. So there's an email address that you can contact me if you really truly have fasting questions. I don't mind answering. I'm not a professional. I fail a lot. I mean, Joanne said I'm so close, but how can you feel like so close and so far away? I think mainly because I'm 10 pounds from my low weight in October. So all I can think about is just getting back to that. And I wasn't at my goal. I was 7 pounds from goal. So I'm 7, actually. So the best news that I can share with you is that I lost weight. Now, I didn't eat a ton, and I was starving until I ate. It was pretty late. But so yesterday morning I was 162.1 from that shitty, little tiny thing that I ate in at the leaders' dinner on Monday. And I was up. I was up 4 times last night peeing, and I knew it. I was like, I am dropping fluid. It's crazy because I don't know why. Like, all of a sudden it just decided to release. So I was 161.7 this morning. I just can't even believe it. I mean, that's so not normal, and it's just, I'm lucky. And, eventually your water is going to go away. It just takes time. And I think I was PMSing last week, so I have all this, and my stomach hurts a lot this morning. I have not had any success, just tiny little bits, since Saturday morning, and it's Wednesday. So that really sucks ass. I need to go. So this long fast will be so beneficial for my colon. I just have to stay. I mean, Eileen says I need to be perfect and try hard, so I'm going to do my best. Currently, at this very second, my stomach just hurts, and I'm stressed out about getting to work, so I'm not even thinking about food. Usually, when I wake up, I want food. I'm like pretty quick to want something, especially if I wake up with any type of little like nausea. I need I think when I go into maintenance mode, I will have a protein bar in the morning. I hope I can do a protein bar every single morning. That's my hope. And I don't see that should be a terrible problem. We'll see. So, I was thrilled. 161.7. I think it's down. I was down that's 3, 4, 5. I think it was 161.2. So at 0.5, fuck, that's awesome. That is awesome. That's a great motivator. Like, of course I expected I would be up 3 pounds because of what I ate and the fluid, and, you know, it would take a day for it to come off or whatever. But to already have that jump start of a loss. So the goal is 155 on Saturday. And come on, I can do that. No problem. Oh, I wonder if I can make this light. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm here. I'm at work. I just gotta see if I beat my boss. I don't know why you come 10 minutes early. Ooh, the deputy. the secretary is right in front of me, like, big man. Sneaking. Yeah, like the head of our department. They call them secretaries. Oh, good, that's my coworker. My coworker and my boss have the same car. It's so annoying. Same color and everything. But she's got a Dallas tag on it, so I know it's her. I just gotta get inside before he comes. So I'll get back on here in a little bit. Okay, shh. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell. You can hear me. I don't know. Sometimes my phone connects through my car super easy, and then there's other times where I have to. Oh, this guy has snow on his car. Ooh, he must have came from far away. It's pouring here. And cold. Birds. I should have stopped. I did stop for fuel. And I was like, oh, I should go in and get a hot tea because I'm freezing. 37. It's cold. So no, I'll just drink my Diet Pepsi. I was so busy at work today. It was crazy. You would have thought I would have gotten there late, like real late, because the first time I looked at the clock, it was 11. I was like, holy crap, it's already 11. And I was still in the middle of the test. Now, the test I had to run, I had to put 65 samples on it. So that alone just takes a long time. So, and I started around 8:30. And by the time I actually went back to my desk, it was like 1:30. I was like, yeah, I get to leave in an hour and a half. It was awesome. So I uploaded my video and then did a few like house cleaning things and did some data, and then it was time to go. I had to stop and get fuel. That was the only crappy thing. And it is pouring and freezing, so no, I will not be walking in this. Like, my intention was to go home and walk the dogs. They don't want to be out in this either. It's cold and miserable, and poor Layla. So I might. Eileen texted me. Oh, I'm excited. I sent her a little something for Christmas, and I think it's gonna get there today. So that could be what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is until I know for sure she got it, because then she might find out tomorrow today. So it's a surprise. I love surprises. My one of my old friends used to say, a happy something and you're like, oh my God, my friend would love that. And I get excited. I love buying people stuff, and she's gonna like it. Well, I like really tiny things, and I like really giant things, like mason jars. I like little tiny ones, and I like really big ones. I don't know why. I just think they're so cute. Like when we were shopping, I saw these little tiny skillets. They were like this big, like dollhouse skillets at the cooking store. You probably could fit like an egg in it. They're so cute. Whatevs. I think it's fasting Fiona's birthday today. Happy birthday if you're watching. I don't know if you watch stuff anymore. What else? Oh man, Caroline passed her physical exam, or her certification. I knew she was gonna kill it. Go girl. So proud of you. Just kind of I'm feeling great. Feeling really good. Even though the weather's horrible, I feel good. And that jump started losing some weight today. I think it was really only 0.4, not 0.5. I don't know what I said. But that's exciting, starting this fast off right. And I looked it up. It's an 85-hour fast. And I don't know, 16, 17 hours in. So, long way to go. But I feel good. My stomach's not cramping at the moment. I do have a bit of an impaction. So, what's coming out is just like little tiny things around it. So, I may have to do some... Look how red my tongue is. Tic Tacs. Yeah, I may have to take something, soften it up or something. So Maddie's got to go to ballet, but much later today. It's not till 5:15. So I am going to make them do their teacher presents right when I get home. So the bags are all ready, and I'm planning on going to the school in the morning. That way, if there's some teachers that won't be there tomorrow or Friday, we'll still be able to get their present from us. So that's the plan, man. And then Derek will most likely be able to pick Maddie up at 6:30. So after I drop Maddie off, all my responsibilities are probably going to be done. So my hope is to... I was just dancing a little bit in the car. I kind of would like to maybe do a dance workout, but I do want to focus on wrapping presents and getting everything that needs to be mailed out ready, so I can mail some out tomorrow, maybe some out Friday. So that's what I'm going to work on. Presents. That's what I'm working on. And then me and my girlfriend that went out last night, we make plans for next Tuesday to go and do very last minute shopping, which is cool. So, and that's when I'll eat. I'll eat Saturday, and then I'll eat Tuesday, and then that kind of changes it to being eating on Christmas. But I still, as of right now, I have plans for Christmas Eve, so I'll just have to do good again and have lost weight on Tuesday. I do think that I will see a significant gain on Saturday, coming off a long fast, and then we're going out to dinner, and they have the most amazing bread, and I will have some, and I will have a glass or 2 or 3 of red wine, and then I'll have my tuna dinner. So dinner will be healthy, but yes, I will be a little bit indulging on Saturday, but that's why I'm doing this long fast right now. So my goal is to be minimum goal of 155 on Saturday, which is 6 pounds. Should be able to do it. Actually hoping, but not, I'm not obligating myself or making it something unattainable, but I'm hoping for 9. Because it would be great to see 152 again. And then, that would be awesome. So I could be back to my low, and then I can start chipping away at some of my final weight. So that's the plan. Yeah. Oh my God. hungry, but not starving. I was very hungry at around 11, but it passed. I'm glad that I was very busy today. That helped.